बोल, हरी बोल, हरी
Also
बोल.
welcome Her Grace Satyabhama Mataji. Mataji is coming us today. So let's welcome Mataji also say Hari Bol 3 times. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Please start.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयम् उदीरयेत्. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. We are reading from Caitanya Charitamrut, Adi Lila, chapter 6. Before that, we will just take a blessing from our Guru Parampara. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयपताका स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्तवृंद. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्तवृंद. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्तवृंद. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, thank you so much for joining this evening very auspicious Caitanya Charitamrut class. Itself, I always say, name itself as Caitanya Caritramrut. Caitanya Mahaprabhu Charitra, and that is Amrit. So I just wanted to ask, like devotees, every day we are joining and releasing this Caitanya Charitamrut. So what did you learn? Like we are going through this Adi Lila. We have gone through chapter 5 and 6 also. This is the end of this chapter. We are recapping this chapter. So anybody wants to say what you learned so far? Like especially in this chapter, chapter 6. It's the glories of Advaita Acharya.
We learn about Advaita Acharya.
So what did you learn about Advaita Acharya?
He was praying for the Lord. I said, Lord, you come out. There is a lot of disturbance in the world going on.
Yeah.
Lot of calamity is going on. So he was praying with the on the river water, and he prayed with the Kamal and said, please come, Lord. He cried very loudly for the Lord.
Especially he descended Chaitanya Mahaprabhu on the earth, right? Lot of problems were there, cutting animals and all that, not following the Vedas. But Chaitanya Charitamrut, we know, right? Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami, he compiled this Chaitanya Charitamrut. And these like 10 verses, last 10 verses, so beautifully explained. Like thinking what Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is thinking about Advaita Acharya. See, we started this first chapter about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and then introduction, right? And then external reason, internal reasons we have gone through. And then we did glories of Nityananda Prabhu, right? And now this sixth chapter is glories of Advaita Acharya. So always we know Krishna, he is the Adi, right? He is the one supreme, and from that everything is emanating. So here in this like these verses, and yesterday Amritanandi Prabhuji explained very nicely about Krishna, he is Purna, right? Purnam Purnamadam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaaya Purnameva Avashishyate. if you have something you take out, it will deduct, but Krishna is full. Even you take full, still he is full. So that's why Krishna is the origin, but he has all six opulences, right? But still he cannot taste his sweetness, like previous verses so beautifully explained Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami. He could not taste. He could not, like if you see rasgulla or gulab jam, unless you taste, you will not get that essence of that gulab jam, right? The taste. So that's why Krishna wanted to taste his rasa at five rasas, right? And he came as a avatari, right? Itself he manifested in Gokula. We know all these pastime. Canto 10 is full of all beautiful pastime. And Krishnaraj Goswami, later we will see how Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning about that. So to enjoy that rasas, he took the form of bhakta, right? So always we say that verse, 1 minute, I just wrote. पंचतत्वात्मकं कृष्ण भक्त रूप स्वरूपम भक्त अवतारम भक्ताख्याम नमामि भक्त शक्तिकम. So Krishna himself, he pervaded, right? He manifested in the five forms, different forms like roop. He came in the form, direct roop. So to enjoy that Lila. So Krishna has that Krishna Bhakta Roop. He came in the form of Bhakta Roop. And then Swarupam. So Swarupam, who came like Nityananda Prabhu, right? And then Bhakta Avtaram is Advaitacharya. He came in the form of Bhakta. So I read about that also. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was descending on the earth, before that, Mahavishnu, right? We know, we'll talk about that also, how it formed, right? When we'll talk about Balram. So, Mahavishnu, he went to meet Sadashiv, meet Shivji, and they hugged each other, and the form came out, it's a Advaitacharya, because wherever God descends on the earth, where even Bhagwan Ram, he comes on the earth, he comes with his brothers, right? Lakshman, like Nityananda, like Balram, like Bharat and Shatrughna, Pradyumna and Aniruddha. So always first quadruple expansion, and then so how does it go? Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead, and he thinks I want to become more, right? And then he whatever he desires, it just manifests very easily. So when he wanted, then first quadruple expansion, Krishna, and then Vasudev, Balram, right? And Balram, Aniruddha and Pradyumna. After that, then next expansion is Balram expand to Sankarshan and Mahasankarshan. Then Mahasankarshan also, it manifested three: Karnodaksha Vishnu, Garbhodaksha Vishnu and Shirodaksha Vishnu. So these Mahavishnu, right? These three Mahavishnus are there. And then from that Garbhodaksha Vishnu, in Karnodaka ocean, that Mahavishnu, from his navel, it's that lotus sprouts, and that is like Garbhodaksha Vishnu inside. And then from that Brahmaji appears, and then 14 planetary system, and on this in the middle is earth, where Krishna comes as a avatari. And then this Mahavishnu, it is Bhagavat, right? He is the supreme personality of Godhead only. But when he comes, Krishna comes on the earth as a Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, means Krishna in the mood of Srimati Radharani, that is called Mahaprabhu Chaitanya, Krishna, Radha Nahi Anya, means that is a combination of Krishna and Radha. And he came on the earth. So that time his Parshad also come. So that's why we always say Krishna Varnam, Trisha Krishnam, Sango Pangasa Parshadam, Yagde Sankirtana Praya, Yajanti Hi Sumedasa. So he comes with the Parshad, right? So this Parshad, to enjoy this rasa, Krishna only became all this, right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Sankarshan, Balram, he is always in the servitorship, right? He is in Dasya Bhav. That's why it's called Swarupam. Krishna is Roop. He came in the form. He is Supreme Personality of Godhead, but to enjoy that rasa, he took that form. Though it looks like he is Bhakta, but he is Supreme Personality. He gave the darshan to Ramananda Rai, and how Krishna and Radha together in his form. So he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So that's why they say he is in the form of means Rupa, right? And then Swarupa. Swarupa means Balaram is Swarupa. That's the first, very starting of this, after introduction, way Sarvavatari Krishna Swayam Bhagavana Tahara Titiya Doi Shri Balarama Ekahi Swarupa Dohi Bhina Matrakaya Adyakaya Yuharupa Lila Sahaya. So he is a Swarupam. He comes in the, he is also none other than Krishna, but only Swarup is different. He is blackish and Balram is whitish, and his bhav is always dasya bhav, always serving. So that's why it says Swarupam, Pancha Tattvakapam Krishna, Krishna Rupa, right? And Bhakta Rupa, and he is not Bhakta Rupa, not Bhakta Avatar, he is a Bhakta Swarup, he is Swarup, right? Krishna's next expansion. And then Bhakta Avtaram. Bhakta Avtaram means he becomes Bhakta. See, Mahavishnu and Sadashiv, that combination, so powerful, right? So much potency. But he descended on the earth as a Bhakta Avatar, means incarnation of his in the form of Bhakta. So that is his Bhakta Avatar. And we are talking about the glories of Advaitacharya. We spoke lot of things about Advaitacharya, right, initially, but now in this verses, Advaitacharya, he was like almost 50 years older than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He was praying with the Tulsi Dal and Ganga Jal, right, every day, offering and asking to Lord, please come, descend on this earth to protect Paritranaya Sadhunam, right? So Vinashaya Dushkritam, so that he will make here everything smooth and happy, right? Blissful. But every day he was offering, and finally I told, right, how Sachi Mata was taking bath in the river, and that Tulsi Das all went and just stack around her belly. And then he came to know, oh, this is now Lord is appearing on the earth. So he was doing, now here Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is glorifying Advaitacharya, but before that he said how they appeared on the earth. So Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as a Bhakta Roop, Balaram as a Bhakta Swarup, and he is Bhakta Avatar. And though he was like 50 years older than Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, so he knew he is none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? So he was paying obeisances, and earlier we talked about that, right? He was saying, oh, in Gokul Dham, they were not knowing he is Supreme Personality of Godhead or right. But still, like Nanda Maharaj also always serving, massaging his feet, right? Yashoda Maharani also, she was also always 24/7 as a mother. She was serving, breastfeeding, giving butter, making him ready early morning, right? When he was going for grazing the cows, coming back, that time also she was all the time thinking about Krishna. While churning butter also, she was just thinking about Krishna and singing song for Krishna. So 24/7 she was also serving, though it was Vatsalya Bhav, right? All these gopis and all that, everybody was older than him, but everybody was like serving and just worshipping. So Advaitacharya, we saw, right, previously he was saying, yeah, they are also in Gokul Dham, in Braj. Though they were older, they were also worshipping. They were worshipping means they are also paying obeisances and like serving. So his bhav also here, Chaitanya, Advaitacharya, he was thinking, no, he is my Supreme Personality of Godhead. Though I am older, he was paying obeisances and always in his movement, right? It is a biggest role of Advaitacharya in a, Balaram is there, like Nityananda Prabhu is there, but he has played the biggest role. So that's why this Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is talking about all these verses. So we'll just go verse by verse. So text number, yesterday Prabhuji finished till 110. So we are going from text number 111. अवतार गणेर भक्त भावे अधिकार, भक्त भाव है ते अधिक सुख नाही हार. Avatar Gunera, all of the incarnation, Bhakta Bhava, in the emotion of a devotee, Adhikar, there is the right Bhakta Bhav, the emotion of being a devotee. Haite, than, Adhika, greater, Sukha, happiness, Nahi, not, or any other. So, translation, all the incarnation, translation and purport by Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. All the incarnation are entitled to the emotion of devotees. There is no higher bliss than this. So we were talking, right? He wanted to taste his own sweetness. That's why he just becomes a devotee, right? His form, this Pancha Tattva, none other than Supreme Personality of Godhead only manifested. So that is the highest. Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami says this is the highest bliss, because he wants to enjoy that mellow. That's why he just appeared as a Bhakta Avatar, Bhakta Swarupam, Bhakta Rupa, Bhakti Shaktikam, right? Bhakti Akhyam. So these are the, that's why Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami, and he explains so nicely. We will relish that in next verses. All the different incarnation of Lord Vishnu have the right to play the role of servitor of the Lord Krishna by descending as devotee. When an incarnation gives up the understanding of his Godhood and plays the part of servitor, he enjoys a greater taste of transcendental mellows than when he plays the part of Supreme Personality of Godhead. So here Srila Prabhupada is mentioning he is enjoying it like father, right? When he is like going to office with the nice clothes, right? So we think he is not that much enjoying that rasa with the children. When children are little, they go behind that. But when he is going to any good work, like let's say office, then he is in that mood only. But when he comes back and he enjoys that rasa with means playing with them, becomes horse for children. So that kind of, when Krishna becomes Supreme Personality of Godhead, he took so many incarnations like Varahadev, he became Kurma Avatar, right? Kurma, Matsya Avatar, like Sunday, Dwarkadish, His Grace, Dwarkadish Prabhu and his holy, Vishakha Mataji, they were mentioning about Matsya Avatar so beautifully. So all these things, but he doesn't enjoy that much. But he comes in the form of devotees like Bhakta Avatar, Bhakta Swarupa, Bhakti Shaktikam. Then he enjoys more mellows. And that is most important. When we really, and Krishna in Vraja also. He came to enjoy that rasa, but then we know why he wanted to become Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to enjoy the highest rasa, right? How Srimati Radharani is getting more pleasure out of this all this Lila. So how to understand that? Very nice analogy I just heard about that. If one person, very rich person, he has big mansion, right? And he has lot of servants at in his mansion, and then the servant, he gave all the facilities to servants, right? They are like staying there and enjoying everything, all the whatever facilities they have, right? So that owner, he's so busy with his business or something, right? And he sees, oh, all the these servants, they are enjoying more than me. This is my property, everything. He gave from his bottom of heart only, okay, you also enjoy everything, whatever food is cooking, you eat, all these like electronics are there, everything they are enjoying, as like they were enjoying more servants. And then owner thought, oh, they are enjoying more, so he wanted to enjoy, he wants to become servant, he wants to become want to take that part so that he can enjoy. Like that Krishna also, he is Supreme Personality of Godhead, he is everything, Ishvara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha, Anadi Radha Govinda, Sarva Karan Karan. He has everything, all the opulences, everything, but still he is feeling, oh, they are enjoying more than me, they have more pleasure than me, and that's why he comes to take this rasa. And when he comes as a bhakta roop, bhakta avatar, all these are his forms only, right? Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami mentioning later, all he only pervaded like all these avatar, and enjoying more bliss he is getting than he is Supreme Personality of Godhead. So beautiful. We have to just analyze, just think what Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is trying to tell us. So beautiful. Now next verse will go. So 112. मूल भक्तावतार श्री संकर्षण भक्तावतार धनी अद्वैत गणन. I will not read the word to word translation because we have to finish lot of things. The original Bhakta avatar is Sankarshan. Sri Advaita is counted among such an incarnation. Purport. Although Sri Advaita Prabhu belonged to the Vishnu category, he displays servitorship to the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as one of his associates. When Lord Vishnu appears as a servitor, he is called an incarnation of devotee of Lord Krishna. Sri Sankarshan, who is an incarnation of Vishnu in the spiritual sky, known as Greater Vaikuntha, is the chief of quadruple incarnation and is the original incarnation of a devotee. Lord Mahavishnu, who is lying on the casual ocean, is manifestation of Sankarshan. He is the original personality of Godhead who glances over the material and efficient causes of cosmic manifestation. Advaita Prabhu is accepted as an incarnation of Mahavishnu. All the plenary manifestation of Sankarshan are direct expansion of Lord Krishna. That consideration also makes Advaita Prabhu an eternal servitor of Gaura Krishna. Therefore, he accepted as a devotee incarnation. So we talk about this, right? So he only came, right, to enjoy all this mellow. He said Sankarshan, first expansion. First is like I mentioned Balram, then Balram, Sankarshan and Mahasankarshan, and then Mahavishnu, and after that all this planetary system, and where three Vishnus, Garbhadaksha Vishnu, all this we talked about this. So Sankarshan is the first expansion, and this Advaitacharya, right? Advaitacharya, as I mentioned, how he came, he also wanted to come on the earth, but Vishnu, Mahavishnu went to Sadashiv, and that the combination of Sadashiv and Vishnu is Advaitacharya. So they are releasing, means Krishna only releasing through their heart, right? In that form, Bhakta Roop, Bhakta Swarupam. And he is Bhakta Roop. So he is enjoying that melo that Srila Prabhupada is mentioning here. So we'll go to next verse, 130. अद्वैत आचार्य घोष निर महिमा पार यहर हंकेर कैला चैतन्य अवतार. So here, okay, translation. The glories of Sri Advaita Acharya are boundless, for his sincere vibration brought about Lord Chaitanya descent upon this earth. So there is no purport. So here Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is mentioning about Advaita Acharya. Now he started glorifying Advaita Acharya. Initially we have gone through all this Lila and all that, right? Even when we were talking about Nityananda Prabhu, so many things, and we were thinking also, oh, why they are talking about this Mahavishnu and all that. But so important, right? How Advaita Acharya is appeared and is playing an important role in Caitanya Lila. Because of him only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu descended. Otherwise, we hadn't got this Harinam also, right? Why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu he appeared, but how he appeared? Krishna Varnam, Shah Krishnam, Sango Pangastra Parshadam. He appeared with all these Parshad, right? His Anga and Upanga, these are the Parshad. So, these are the Parshad, right? Panchatattva, like four Advaitacharya, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaitacharya, Gadadhar Pandit, and Shivas Thakur. And very important, Shastra, we say with the Shastra means weapon, we do war, right? But in Kali Yuga, there is no war, nothing. Not means when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, Radharani already told this birth, this incarnation, you are not doing any like killing anyone. You have to be always use other weapons, not this like bow and arrow or sword or nails. No, so that's why he came with the Parshad. They are his Shastra, and Mridanga, Kartal, all these things. Who they? That is Balram, Nityananda Prabhu. And what they did, important thing in Kali Yuga, right? What? Kali Kale Namarupa Krishna Avatar. So Nam, only Nam, that's why Sankirtan. They did Sankirtan, they gave this dhan, right? Golokera Mahadana Harinama Sankirtan. This is from Golok Dham. This is the treasure we got from Golok Dham, Harinam Sankirtan. And Sankirtan means is not only singing alone, we have to like together, right? In a group. So that's why these Parshads were doing. And Advaita Acharya especially, like Niru Mataji mentioned, there was so much chaos, right? All over the world. So he was praying and he descended. So some very important role he is playing in this Chaitanya Lila. That's why Krishnaraj Kaviraj Goswami is saying his qualities are boundless. Means I cannot express, I cannot write about him. He limitless, right? Infinite qualities he has. He is saying the glories of Sri Advaita Acharya are boundless, for his sincere vibration brought about Lord Chaitanya descent upon the earth. Means he brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we know, right? Because of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only we are releasing all these things. He only brought like Braj also, it was covered. He only took out Braj also, otherwise we hadn't known all these things. What pastime were going on, right? We are releasing all this pastime because even it is saying that Srimad Bhagavatam also, they are explaining on the basis of Caitanya Caritramrut. Because all the Goswamis, they are from Vraja, right? They knew all this Leela. That's why because of that they wrote all these things. And later we will talk about Rupa Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami, how we got this. And now every day we are seeing, right, how we got. Otherwise, when we talk, other people, they know Bhagavad Gita, or they know a lot of verses, or they talk about Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavatam also. But in our Gaudiya Parampara, this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ras, right, which is means what we got is totally different. We are enjoying that, we are relishing that ras. So Krishna wants